So for December, which is Christmas, like I said, for Thanksgiving we went for Thanksgiving at my aunt's. So Christmas came around December. We went for Christmas at two houses, my aunts and my cousins in Long Island. So he met majority of my family. Then I went to Queens and he met my grandmother, my aunts and cousins and the whole nine yard. Because I don't introduce no one to my family unless it's serious. Aside from my son's dad, which my son is now 21, my family has never met a boyfriend in a serious, only unless it's they took me to a family function as a ride or something, but not to say here is my boyfriend and everything. So I do not do that. I felt once we spoke about it and explained to him, like, I don't do casual, and if we're gonna take this serious, we're gonna go all out, and I'm gonna introduce it to my family. We did that. Went to Christmas to my family. I went over for Christmas now. I remember him saying to me, because he's a chain smoker, and I had started smoking again because once I quit smoking, and been talking to him on the phone and everything. He was always smoking on camera and stuff. I remember I got pissed off, and I went and got a pack of cigarettes and I started smoking again. I have since quit. I've quit again. So just because I didn't want it to look bad, every time he wanted to go outside, I would go with him. Because I didn't want my family wondering why you constantly going out, him constantly going outside. So every time I want to go outside, I go with him because, I used to talk to him about, when you're out, you can't be making your smoking habit control you. So things to start get sticky from early. Um, Introduce him to my family, my friends and everything and all of these things. And I remember, like I said, for Christmas, he's like, I know all these things about you and I still choose to get married to you. I'm like, but we don't have to get married. It's not like no, me in no hurry to get married, or I'm forcing you to get married, or you want to get married and I me really want to get married. Me willing for wait. So what are you talking about? You're trying to use this reverse psychology. I make it seem like I'm me. I push this thing when I you. So anyway, because we did this real fast, this is Christmas. But still was like, okay, wait, wait, wait. So everybody else around, not I wouldn't say everybody, but a couple people in both our circles was like, oh, since he's already here and everything, and he's already in Jersey for the holidays, go ahead and do it, and go ahead and get married and sort him out, because you don't know what kind of decision Trump is gonna make. Because this by this, Trump was going to office. I think it was like January, February. I don't remember. So, just do it and done or whatever. And I was like, no, go home, go home. I'll be back. I'll be in Jamaica June. You could come back June. Don't mess up your visa. I've always tell people that has visa, do not mess up your visa. So I said to him, I don't want you to mess up your visa. And then it seems like it's for me. So I rather you go home, keep your visa. You can travel back and forth a million and one times without messing up your visa. Him insist him wants to, but I didn't realize that he already had this intention to stay until later on in conversations. And later on in conversations, he admits to me that he was out to use me, and that he was watching me online for a while, and that he singled me out. I have piles and piles of voice notes and messages and screen recording that eventually I started to do after the problem started with him. So met my family, and he was supposed to go back to West Virginia the first week of January. So this is now Christmas. So between Christmas and the first week of January, we literally made the decision within a couple days to say, okay, let's do it. I hurry up and order my dress online. I order his suit. I did all that, and we went ahead and got married on the 7th of January. It was just me. My brother came down from New York, my brother's girlfriend at the time. My mom was there, and him. I remember the morning of the wedding because you were already having arguments, and I'm gonna get into where the argument starts, or maybe the next one. So I remember the morning of the wedding, I said, we don't have to do this. This is not necessary. I think we should wait. We don't have to do this because I was already having doubts, and that high that you feel in the beginning of a relationship where everything is all nice and giddy giddy, and that was losing that based on the constant arguments we were having and accusations that we were having, and he kept accusing me of stuff. So let me touch on that. Before we got into what we would consider to be a relationship, I locked my keys in my car one night, came out of work, and threw my bag in the back of my car, and not realize that if I put my key in the back of the car, it won't open the door up front. So by the time I walked to the front of the car, my key was locked in the back. So I had to call I called a friend of mine, which is an ex-police, who also happened to be someone I dated back in way back. Not really way back, but we had a past. At this time, me and my ex-husband wasn't my then friend, because me and him wasn't we didn't establish a relationship at the time. But I told him my situation. This is a friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine. We have a past. We maintain friendship. I don't really keep a lot of friends, and most of my friends are male. I explained all that to him. I told him I called my friend, and he told me what to do. He says to call AAA, because I called AAA and I didn't get through. I don't remember why I didn't get through, but they weren't able to do it or something. And I called the police department, and they came out, and eventually um AAA did come out. So when I first called them, they didn't come. When I called them a second time, they said the OnStar in my car, because I had an OnStar, was because the year of my car, that was my something. I don't want to. It's not important, but because the year of my car, it wasn't available to me anymore. So but AAA eventually come out and do my car. So that's the first conversation we had where my friend, which we have a past, came up. After that incident, no, my car um was driving to work one day, and my car started smoking, and I had to pull over near the just so happened to be down the street from my mechanic at the time, which is also a affiliate of AAA. And I took Lyft to work that day. On the way to come back home from work, I realized it would have been $148, something like that. $148, $150 just to go from work to home. So with that, I called. This is gonna be long. I'm gonna explain everything to you guys. So just bear with me. So with that, I we decided to make my ex take me to work. He's not charging me, but I would give him roughly $20 every day, just for the purpose of gas, or if I have 20, because I'm a barber, so whatever I'm making tip, or if it was a busy day, I'll give him 25. It wasn't a busy day, he'll take 15. But I try to at least on average give him $20 per day to take me to work and pick me up, because now my car is in the shop. My car was in the shop for roughly a few days the first time. So got back the car. I was fine driving back and forth to work again, and there was no accusation yet. But I'll tell you, this is why I'm getting to what the accusations was about.